You are on now.
Okie dokie. Wait, what do you mean you believe?
Well, I'm just double checking audio right now.
And don't get me wrong, I recognize like the difference between the ladies that had come into the door prior to me. Two of them were like visibly older maybe. But like let's not forget I'm an old lady too. And granted I know that I was wearing dick earrings, but still, like, why the fuck are you, inspecting every single little nook and cranny in my purse when I just watched you just open the purses of the 3 women before me? Huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what to say on that one. They're hot for you.
possibly.
Alrighty. You are good and live, but audio's good. So long as you stay near the microphone, we're all good.
All right. Start game. Out of the way over there. Bunny.
So, can you open up your mission menu right now? That's the clipboard.
How do I do that?
Oh, you were right there. Open up shortcut or bottom left diagonal. All right. Okay, so go down to the trial of equilibrium, please. All right. So we need to go ahead and continue with the main story until this unlocks.
Okay.
This will unlock your ability to get to level 30 or 40 with your characters.
Is this the main story?
Yes, that one.
In the withering, wintry night.
Yes. Indeed.
What's up with that right over there?
What's up with what?
That little planet down there with the exclamation mark.
Oh, that is the planet map. So if you push right on the D-pad and X at the same time, it'll pull up the planet map. So basically, this is like the schematic of the world you're in. So right now we're in the underworld.
Neato.
And if you pan up with the left joystick, keep going. That's the overworld. That's where we landed on this planet before we ended up having to come down here because we're being chased.
Neato. All right, where am I going?
You're backing out of this menu. Oh no, go back to that. Go back to the map, or yeah, you click on that because you can just warp right close by to it.
Fancy a coffee?
And then head towards the mission objective. So do you see the yellow?
Listen, isn't that Himiko?
Yeah.
Himiko just asked for a cup of coffee. I'm sorry, but I'm getting Himiko a cup of coffee. Let's go, baby girl.
New side quest activated.
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel. Yep. You've probably seen that stylish Gerda Hotel above ground, right?
Not the most pleasant memories of that place.
That's the above-ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on the surface.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
Okay, I want to know what's up with that dude over there just staring at the fucking post or something.
He is an NPC.
What do you think? Should we go ahead
They
and
don't
call it
always
a day?
have the most
or walk around a bit more
cognitive
first?
abilities.
Are we going to go to the room to rest?
Mm-hmm.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time.
Love surprises.
That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
I think Dan's got some really pretty hair.
Oh yeah.
We'll say we think he's a good person.
Don't you have something cool to say? Like, appearances can be deceiving?
Wow.
I don't try to disagree. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
I mean, this is true. That is definitely true.
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
Your mob boss coat.
What? My boss? It's supposed to be my Isaiah coat, other than I haven't dyed the coat itself brown. Or a
One of
pimp
us should keep
coat.
watch tonight.
Do I look like a pimp?
Keep watch?
No comment.
Are we space
What the
cowboys
hell?
now? I guess this is the cosmic Wild West.
I'm wearing a bra today, and it's itching my back.
Well, yeah. When you don't wear a bra often, that'll be a thing that happens.
True.
Anyone else sleepy?
You seem pretty exhausted. Don't overexert yourself. I'll do it.
Aw. What
I'll
a
keep
gentleman.
watch.
Anya?
Branya, did
Girl
you
that tried
finish
to kill
talking to
me.
Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
I mean...
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't
I
see
need
eye
those
to eye on
earrings.
Those are pretty insane earrings.
everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I don't trust you. Wait, today's Wednesday. Are we supposed to be playing this?
Yeah, we're doing more days of Honkai.
Hmm.
Because you are still on the first planet, and if we want to get to like the new stuff, we gotta like push through.
I think
Wouldn't be
you. I
surprised if
remember
there
you.
are. Silvermane guards have a lot to make amends for
yes.
down here.
Yes, it is. Yo. I was bitching to the little fox before I got on. Because when I went to go get my booby pictures at the hospital yesterday, they've got security now. And so I always just walk through and automatically just set my purse down on the table if there's nobody in front of me. There were 3 women in front of me. 3 women in front of me. that security guy opened their purses like this and sent them through. That was it. This man looked through every single one of my little bags, every single one of my little pockets, unzipped and opened my glasses case, everything. And I'm like, I'm standing there for like 2 minutes while he goes through. And I'm like, I just watched him just open, look, any guns, weapons, da 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 la 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 la. Okay, just walk through that thing. But me, and I told him, I understand that because they were older women as well. And I understand you may not think that I'm an older woman. And I was wearing my dick earrings, the big, dicks. So I understand that he probably didn't think I was in that same age range. But why are you looking through every fucking pocket in my purse? I'm gonna put a sex toy in there next time, like a really vulgar one. Everything, like I'm an old lady too, okay? Open my purse, look in it, send me on my way. It doesn't matter that I got dick earrings on. Jeez. I had to bitch to you about that.
If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia... Forget it.
Need those earrings.
Talk about it now.
See, and that's the thing is, he's seen me before. And so when I walked up, he was like, oh, you're back again.
Yeah, I told you. It's because he thought you were attractive.
You don't
You know
need
what?
to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that
I'm
I wouldn't
there.
be
Not a
harmed.
great reason, but
Listen,
like a man
the
of his
fact
word.
is, I'm still there for
Go
the
and
same
rest.
shit that everybody else is there for. I was there to get pictures of my titties taken. And he was postponing that because, like, there's better ways to get my attention, I guarantee. Rather than looking through every single... Yeah, no, I didn't. I stood there. Like, he told me about a store in Bend, and I was like, oh,
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence!
do you remember who this is?
It's
Oh.
my daughter.
This is the
My
Supreme
only-
Guardian chick,
Soulless
or Bronya's
thing.
mom,
How did you
Okay.
begin to
the
fathom?
one who
You will
issued a
never
warrant for your arrest.
understand. Never.
okay.
A new world.
So it's her mother talking to her from the spirit world?
No, Bronya's talking to someone else.
Oh, okay.
Not Bronya,
Okay.
Voice again.
or whatever her name is.
Such a
The
strange
Supreme
dream.
Guardian's talking to a voice
Okay.
about Bronya. That's why
May
she
as
was
well
like,
go for a
my
walk if I
last
can't
wish,
sleep."
Bronya.
Okay.
She was talking about Bronya.
All I know is I'm really glad that the only thing that the spirit of my mother ever says to me is, Michelle Renee.
Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh? I know what you mean. I don't like the feeling that I'm not in control. And now... Actually,
I feel like
seems
you've got a
there's
lot
no
of
one
power,
around.
though.
Can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
You know what? Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Your
Be
confidence
aggressive.
actually makes me even more worried. This isn't like helping a child make a snowball. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
She is not me, so I'll go ahead and say you had no choice.
I don't need you to absolve me. The truth is, I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to
You know who
prevail
else
with me.
did that? I know a group of people who did that.
Don't say the name.
In the past, overworld soldiers
Hint
on
at
the
it
front
all
line
you
would
want, but
lose
don't
their
say the
lives
name.
in droves. And yet, the fragmented
My
advance
babysitter,
would
the little
remain
fox.
unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
I feel
Help
like
me
there
change the
shouldn't
mind
be
of the Madam
a Supreme Guardian.
Not easy. Nobody knows
The
that
only
better than I do.
Supreme I feel like there should be is like at Taco Hell where they add the cream.
The Supreme Guardian is just a guardian that holds a container of sour
The more I
cream.
think about it, the more disoriented I get.
Supreme Guardian.
Which in turn makes me think about it even more.
Brought to you by Taco
I
Bell.
like
I
that.
just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
This is true. You cannot save the world.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while.
Hey, bookworms, just so you know, don't ever say walk with me, let's forget our problems for a while, because walking is never going to let me forget my problems. I'll be like,
I never thought I'd take one
Ah,
to such a
hip.
strange place. With someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet
unless
here.
we're thrifting.
I'm not used to
When
it.
we're thrifting, I can take the walk. For some reason,
The quieter
just
things
works
are
better.
around you, the louder they. I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime.
untrue.
How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion?
Yeah, I know, right?
In the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
Look at those boots.
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
Wow.
We're just having a walk, neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
I love how they
Oh, yeah?
mostly give you
Well, look at you
options of
swaggering in like a
sarcasm, and then
protagonist in
there's
your own
the super
story.
nice one.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. Like, there are just sometimes where like your options are either like, oh, I'm a giant prick right now,
Uh-huh.
or I am like the world's
Here's the
like
situation.
most submissive
The
person
clinic is
ever.
packed full of people
Like,
injured
what
in
the
the mines
fuck?
incident.
There's no
Since
middle
you
ground
helped us
there.
No
resolve
middle
things,
ground.
Zila
'Cause I
and
remember
have
one
been
there was
busy
like,
caring
yeah, I'm
for
not
them.
doing that, you dick, and then the other one's just like, tell me what to do, daddy. I'm like, what
Uh-huh.
the fuck? You think there'd be a
As
third
you
option?
know,
They're
the
like, no.
underground is lacking resources to begin with.
Either
Add
you're
on
ready
the
to put the
sudden
dog
nature of the
collar on,
incident, and
or
it's
you're
no
ready to
surprise
smack him in
the
the
clinic
face.
is...
Oh, well, we gotta see Sampo. Hubbity, hubbity,
You
hip
don't know him at
thrust.
all yet, do you? You
Hubbity.
can't rely on people like Sampo when it's important.
Listen. That's a
As the
magic hip
fragmentum
thrust,
spreads
okay?
underground, more monsters go
bends space
roaming
and
around,
time.
causing trouble for all
Uh-huh.
the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health.
I love Natasha's hair, but her hair the haircut, the bangs being down in the face would drive me fucking batshit.
Yeah, her hair is just, I would be losing my mind.
Yeah, I'd be headbanding that shit or put a ponytail.
Mhm.
I would pull a number 2 ponytail. So the number 2 ponytail references my number 2 sister. So me and then number 2, right? Since, as you know, I've given them numbers. Other than the sister, I still speak bookworms. Okay, so number 2 worked for a lawyer. She was a legal assistant. I don't know what she does now. She's beautiful. All of my sisters are like drop dead fucking gorgeous, other than Skeletor. I don't know what happened to Skeletor, but so she's stunning woman. And she works for this law office, right? And I would go in to see her, and every time I went in to see her, she had her hair off her face, not in a headband, but she had her hair pulled up with a, I don't have any of my paper stuff near me, but you know those black clips that you open them? She would use those paper clips to keep her, so she'd have this unicorn horn sticking up at the top of her head with paper holding paper clips in her hair. And you know what? Nobody said a damn thing because she was so cute. Because it was like, I'm in a goddamn law office and this woman's wearing a paper clip in her hair. And yeah, totally got away with it. But I get like weird looks for wearing dick earrings.
Zila and I actually aren't from here.
Definitely clipping
We both
that.
come from an industrial town to the north.
Huh?
I said I'm
A few
definitely
years
clipping
ago,
that.
the fragmentum began to seep into the town center.
Remember, I'm still over here clipping stuff too.
I used to manage an orphanage
There's a
and clinic
badge you
there.
can get for clipping something and
After the
sharing it
fragmentum
to a social
corroded the
media. So I
area,
already shared
I had
the
no choice but to
your
move
be
here to
aggressive
Boulder
to
Town.
Instagram.
After all, I have to survive
Good,
myself
little
if I want to
fox,
save
because
more
that's
people.
your job.
Oh, but I know I got the dog collar on. Like when you start whipping me.
Yeah, I don't think they would have liked dick earrings. I don't even think she would ever wear dick earrings.
I don't think a lot of people would wear it. What's with the little
Okay, so apparently you use the screen name, which is why I haven't said your name. And so since I can't say his name, his screen name is
It's Fennec.
Fenrix,
It's based off Fennec
But-
Fox.
but his little thing is a little fox. So instead of calling him, what is it?
Fennex.
Phoenix, because every time I say Phoenix, I remember Fen, which is that diet drug from back in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, so I could just call him the little fox.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources?
Even though
I'm
anybody
in.
that knows us knows who that is, because the other roommate would never be on a live stream.
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
I forgot that I can just use my phone to enter chat under my username.
Hold up. I never
'Cause I
said you
have
could
pulled up
join
on my
us.
PC.
Stalker.
People's lives are at stake. Why
Stalker
wouldn't
as
you
I'm
want
on the
another
stream
person
with
to help?
you.
Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
So Bookworms
Just
had
don't
a
slow me down.
friend. This was years ago. I think it was before her marriage. And what did we figure out? It's been like 15 years or something.
18.
18 years.
I'm pretty sure it was 18.
So
Because you were like freaking out about it.
she had this friend that spoke like he was always in D&D character.
Like,
And-
hold on, is in that from that one movie with Peter Dinklage and the dude from
Yes.
now was he doing
Yes.
like the I am this, or
Yes.
was he doing the old English shit? Because like either one is really annoying.
See, I love that. She thought, didn't you think it was annoying too? Or somebody thought it was annoying? But-
It's annoying when they do it. It's all the
She's like,
time.
this is who it was. This is who it was.
Like my thing is like it's annoying when they do it all of the time, even like because like there's a time and place to do that. You want to have your bit, that's cool. But like let's say you're sitting there having like an emotional conversation with them, and you're like, man, this is what's happening in my life right now. It's kind of fucked, and they're just like, good day, sir. You're like, god damn it, dude, come on. Like,
Honestly,
for the love of God.
and she told me about it because I never witnessed it. And when she told me about it, I was like, that's so cool. And she's just like,
But that you see, that's the thing is it can be cool in concept, but you didn't have to have conversations with that person.
good point.
So you don't know.
Good
if
point.
You're like, all right, let's go pick up some soda. They're like, what is this beverage that you speak of? It's like, okay, come on, man.
Okay, good point.
Like it depends on, like I said, it depends on how they do it. I can definitely see that being like, I can definitely see myself being like, dude, stop, for the love of
With
God.
you all accompanied
And
by
I
my
would
main
totally
come,
do
let
it
me
because
give you a
some of
list
the
of
content
materials
creators, especially the cosplayers, do that
The place
for
you're
their
going to is
content.
called Rivet
And
Town.
I love that.
Follow the path
And I
through the
wish
mountains to
that
the
I could
north for a
speak
bit,
like
and you'll
that.
arrive there.
But I'm
Good time
so hardcore slang and
Oh, yeah.
profanity. Like it's intermixed into everything that I say. So I'm very modern speaking.
Yeah, you're just sitting there talking about people got how sus they
I'm
are.
almost out of metal plates and bandages.
Well,
used for
I don't
immobilizing
use
I know,
the
fucking-
the more modern slang,
There's a
but
market in
messing
the
with you.
center of Rivet Town. Residents
it
left
took
behind
me
piles
for
of
fucking
materials there
ever
when they
to find out what
evacuated.
people were talking
Please
about
look
when
for
they were
some
talking
there.
about Riz.
Which is actually one of the, in
Oh,
my opinion,
also
it started
rubbing
out as like
alcohol.
really weird,
I kept a
and
bunch
then
at
like
the
when you think about it, it's like
orphanage
that
since the
actually
kids
works.
often
Like
got into tussles.
Riz works.
I didn't
Absolutely.
bring anyone
as a word. Like it totally
hope
still
it's still
conveys the meaning
intact.
properly.
But I did Google that.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
pretty much anytime,
I had-
either on social media or with you or the other roommate, or not so much my children because they don't really use a lot of slang, but my grandchild, as you know, uses a lot of slang. So I will Google and find out what the word
Gotta
means.
love Urban Dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Lastly, painkillers. There
No,
should be
my
a
favorite
bunch
one-
stored in
my
the old
favorite two
lab.
are still Riz and Sus.
Hopefully they haven't been
work really
destroyed by monsters.
I mean, like you and I had a conversation yesterday about what WAT.
That's
And
not slang
I was
as
like-
so much as like cutting out a letter to speed chat.
I was like,
That's a little bit
it's
different.
they're only leaving out an H though. Like I understand it if you want to shorten like yeah, I can't even think of anything. Is
Once
not
again,
to isn't.
okay, you have to realize a lot of like these shortened words where they only cut out
These
like a
should be
letter or
enough
so
to
to
get by
convey
for
the
a bit
meaning
longer.
still.
Be
A
careful.
lot of
Don't
that comes
push
from
yourself too
back
hard.
in the chat rooms and like MMORPG chats. Where,
Which
like,
is why I don't say anything to the people that use it
you
because
just hop off camera and they're just like, curse you!
like I'm not gonna say anything because I know that I'm being a snob about it, but
no, like when you play WoW and you only have text chat, and you're having to do like you're having to constantly be running your cooldowns, and then also communicate with your party. Cutting a letter out does save time when you're like, what?
and I think just because I've been a typist, you know, and so because I'm accustomed to typing, I think leaving out a letter is going to make my brain immediately go back and spell check and make sure I didn't miss a letter.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Especially if I'm like on the computer. If I'm on my phone, it's a different thing because I've said yup instead of, you know.
I love that your cardinal sin is you said yup. Like literally just an affirmative gesture that isn't really.
You know what?
And you're like, I said that.
You know what?
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
I'm gonna come over there and rip your taint out.
What? Okay, you need to stop that.
Metal
I don't know
plates
what
and
it is with
bandages,
your obsession with pain
rubbing
lately.
alcohol, and painkillers. Got it.
Oh,
Piece of
they're
cake.
setting up a.
Let's go. If we leave now,
Bug
we
out
can
bag.
still make it back before sundown.
No,
When it comes to
we've
helping
been
injured
talking so
people
much.
groaning in
No,
pain,
it's
the
she needs
sooner
to
the
do
better.
more medical supplies because remember she runs a clinic. They're running out of medical supplies.
All right, let's go get some.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you
Only
really
reason I
planning
know
on
this
going
is
into the
because I
fragmentum
literally did this
alone?
mission like 2 days ago.
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads
Look
of
at what
times.
Bookworm said.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silver
Yep.
Guards, any
Yep.
expedition into the
I mean, that
fragmentum
is
must have a
useful
squad of
in
at least
its
4
own
members,
thing, though. Somebody
as well
does
as a
kidnap you, and
communications
they start like
officer.
shooting out like
Exactly.
yous
A rule of
and
the Silvermane
like
Guards.
just
Don't
like
apply your
cutting
rules to
abbreviations
us.
and whatnot. We everyone will know that that's not you texting.
My mother our mother used to say, that if I ever died by needle, anything having to do with a hypodermic needle, she knew that it was a murder situation. So I'm so terrified of hypodermic needles.
I can agree with that. If anybody ever told me that you like died from like heroin overdose, I'd be like, no, she didn't. That's murder. Like I know her. I know the type of concoctions that she uses, and none of them are that. It'd be the same thing as like, yeah, we found her with like a pound of crystal meth. I'd be like, that's planted right there. That's not no.
Like, no, this is a woman who really appreciates her weed, but other than that, nah. Right here? Or is it around?
you remember you can always open up your mouth.
That's true.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Our one of our other D&D players from Wisconsin just sent me a message, and it's a meme, and it is the vampire after he sees me standing in his castle, buck naked and covered in garlic paste, except for my meat. Like, it's so bad. And it's a I'm just gonna watch it. William Seymour Hoffman.
Where am I going though?
Oh no, hold on, Boulder Town. Okay, so back out of this really quick. Hit the left stick. So click the left stick in. It has a button if you press it in. Then click there. And go to. That'll let you warp to like a lot of the checkpoints. And then there you go. You see where the icon is?
Okay.
And just go towards the icon.
Hey, let me in! Let me in! What?
Hit the A button.
We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar.
I shared it to you on Insta.
Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. We can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view.
Well, I want to break shit first.
Yeah. I didn't say anything.
No, I was talking to her.
Oh, okay. Because all like, let's just get shit done.
Let's get the job done. And I'm like, hang on, there's other stuff to see.
You're like, hey,
See, this is why people get annoyed going grocery shopping with me or going on road trips with me.
Road trips would be fine. It's grocery shopping that I get annoyed with.
Listen, you never know. There might be.
We're going there with a tactical plan planned out before we go into the store.
No, you go down every aisle just in case there's something that you didn't think about when you were doing the list. If you remember the list.
The items and you get out. You get in, you get out. It's like a hostage. Oh.
You know what? You don't even know.
I'm in and out in like 5 minutes. Typically, most grocery store trips I go to, the line is the longest part of the trip.
I don't like going grocery shopping with you anyway, because I don't know what it is about your fucking pheromones, but every fucking person fucking has to be right up next to you, like pushing me out of the way.
It's my animal magnetism.
Way over
And it's
there.
always middle-aged
That house on the
women.
hill?
Yeah, I realized
That's Natasha's
that.
old
Like, it's really
orphanage.
weird. Well, no, it's not always middle-aged
After
women.
Old Lake found
It's
me,
also
he
middle-aged
sent me
men too,
there.
or something.
That's
I
true.
I don't know how many guys have gotten like to where I'm like, dude, you gotta buy me dinner before you get that
Natasha
close to my
said that the
ass.
house was donated by some rich
One of the times when
businessman.
you sent me in there by myself,
Whatever his business may
when
have
I was,
been,
like, grabbing just a couple of things.
I miss those
I
carefree
was like,
days as a kid.
trying to find one product that you sent me in there, and I didn't quite know which one you wanted. And this dude, I kid you not,
What?
like is
Nothing
over
to
my
say?
fucking shoulder, reaching over me, his fucking breath in my ear, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
That's why I'm
No,
telling
it's
you.
just-
I hate going shopping with you
place
because
seems
they all,
familiar
if I'm
somehow.
standing near you, they're all gonna fucking
Never
crowd
mind.
around and I'm just like, oh, he doesn't. He doesn't. Oh no, he doesn't. No, He's like 16-year-old me. Like, I'm friendly. You know people like me. Like, I talk to everybody and stuff like that. He is worse. Like, he has this welcoming, you know, face at everybody. He does not. He does not
Weirdo.
have resting bitch face.
Look down there. See the mess that remains of those
Which
old
I don't
stalls?
get because if you've
That's
seen,
Rivertown's market.
well, like I
Supplies
knew
and
his
Tasha
mother,
buns are
and I know
probably
his
there.
mother, and I've seen pictures of his father. Both RBF, mega RBF. So I feel like maybe as the oldest, he was responsible for making sure people didn't hate his family just because his parents had RBF and were
Let's keep
So-
moving.
so forth.
Watch out for
Sounds about right.
monsters.
I had to be the ambassador.
Ambassador, there we go. Butter. Butter. Why are you... Oh, look at that. More breakables. That shit. Tear it up. Oh, I see you there. Oh, I see... Do I carry a gun?
No. And even if you did, you can't snipe people. It's a turn-based RPG. Yeah, there's a couple of drops in the barrels. If you look on the left side underneath her camera, it should pop up when she smashes the barrel that there's something in there. Yeah, no, this is back to the entrance. There won't be anybody here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go the other way.
Fine.
I have to fight enemies in my video.
Listen, look at her. Look at her. Do you think...
I'm definitely going to pick up that when it comes out, the date everything game where you date all of the random things in your house. There's no combat, it's just dating all your random inanimate objects that turn into people.
I don't understand the problem.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna get you that game because there's no fighting in that game. Just going around making out with random objects in your house.
Did I ever tell you the story of one of my very first football games that...
These aren't like vagrants.
Too far
They
away,
won't...
too far away. There you go. When that little circle pops over them, then you are the distance to hit them.
I have something
One of
for
my
you.
very first football games that I went to. So, Tu and I were notorious for daring each other to do things. I dare you to do this. I dare you to do that. It was mostly to get each other in trouble, but it was also just for kicks. And so we go to this football game, and she dares me to walk up to this dude and
One
kiss
step
him.
closer to the stars.
And he was from the other school. And you know I'm not gonna let her win. Dude,
I will cut
I
my
am
own
57.
nose off.
I am 57 years old, which means that she is 55 or 56. And in that 55 or 56 years, I've done my darndest to
Restaurant?
make sure that
most
she doesn't
famous
beat me in
restaurant
any
in town.
challenges.
Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
And
So, did she ever bring you?
so I walked up, called him
Seemed like I
by
was a goody two-shoes.
what was my favorite
not.
name at the time, but now is my superstitious name. And I did it. I won the bet. I won the dare, right? And
You won't get away.
you know, honestly, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. I have got to see it. Cause it's been a good day. Do
To
it.
betray my customers, I charge extra.
Oh, look at that stretch. Ay. Anyway,
Do you admit this crime?
oh, we're using X's, huh? And so I did it, and I don't remember when it was, but a little while later, he shows up. He fucking started school at our
Facilities here
school.
seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been.
He's like,
abandoned.
"Aren't you?" No.
Now that you mention
My
it,
girlfriend.
it does seem a little... Could people still be living here?
I think that was around the
Impossible.
same time that we stopped, like, doing that kind of stuff.
Well, that's a good stopping point because you really don't want to go past that.
No, I mean daring each other and
That's what I
challenging
mean,
each
like,
other and
that's what I
stuff.
mean.
Yeah.
You stopped at a good stopping point before anybody really got hurt.
Oh, stop. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, you might want to switch to a different character to hit them with, though.
Okay, and how do I do that?
The D-pad switches your characters depending on what button you push. Did you see on the right side of the screen the characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little arrow attached to them on the right side of their
Oh,
board.
okay.
If you hit the D-pad on that arrow, it'll switch to the character. So Himiko is a fire-based character, so that blue bird she should hit. But probably get weakness on it.
Okay.
But the fire creatures, you don't want to hit with her because they're not going to be weak to her damage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So who do we want to put in?
Can't tell from this distance.
I'm gonna put in Sampo.
I'll put that. He should be good. A lot of enemies are weak to wind. So,
And to be completely honest, it's just because I hate to see him leave, but I love to watch him walk away.
I knew it was going to end up like that.
Why'd you do that?
What?
I used up
There's a bunch
my.
of crates piled over there.
Oh, you
Maybe
hit
we
the
can
Y
find
button?
what we're looking for.
X,
Watch out for
X,
more.
X, X, X. His Y button stuns an
I
enemy.
forgot.
Y does something different. Like some people heal, some people do damage or do an extra stats effect when you enter combat with it. Some
Perhaps you
people
still
enhance
don't
themselves, so they'll
understand.
do more damage for like
Humanity
the
never
round.
conceals its desire to
Okay.
control the heavens,
You have to look
and
at their
I'm no
character
exception.
in the menu to figure out what it does.
By the order of the
Oh
Ten
yeah,
Lords,
divine castration.
execute the Marastruck!
What?
I said I just got that girl, your divine castration girl, on my game 2 days ago. I was really hoping it was
time.
gonna roll well because he does imaginary damage.
Yeah.
And I have I have like so many damage types in every other damage type except for imaginary. It's really starting to annoy me.
How you gonna
He's
win if
also
you don't
hot.
take any risks?
Well, yeah, true, but this is a secondary factor for me until I get imaginary damage.
You know what? I'm a simple
How could
creature.
they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look...
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
It's just a guess, but there are also some
Please,
footprints on the
gods,
ground here.
in my next life, legs like that, okay?
The scent of dirt is still... Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market.
I will say though, my varicose veins are ugly as fuck, and they actually are one of the reasons why I don't wear many shorts, because it makes people uncomfortable. They wonder what the fuck is on my... Okay, let's do it.
Quick, oh, there, nice.
You won't get away.
And but my child has just little varicose veins, and she says they hurt like the dickens. And mine don't hurt.
More business, eh?
How you gonna win if you don't take any risks?
Listen, I heard that sigh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't mock me, okay?
And
Whoop. The world is, or the life is short. One must get entertainment where one can. Oh, I love these. I love these.
you know, I would start from the bottom corner then, and like figure out how to get that one colored in as well.
But sometimes they don't need all of the little circles.
Yeah, but you do need. Oh, sorry, it's the top. So the top needs to have both connectors connected. That is what it does. Part of it. So the trick would be to figure out how to get that to connect all of them. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you pretty thing. Are a bountiful treasure. Break it.
I don't know.
Turn
This
around.
one looks kinda
Go
tough.
back. Oh yeah. Run away. Run away. Run away.
Eric. Hey, Brat. How could you come here by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous this...
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, but if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn,
So,
huh?
bookworms.
Then tell me,
There is
how
a,
exactly are you gonna get those big
content
metal
creator
plates out of here
that did
past
a
those
thing
monsters?
about how terrible Xander is. Xander Harris from Buffy. It's
fact that
so good. Huh?
So the fact that everyone agrees
There's
on.
always a way.
Yeah. Little Fox, who was that content creator?
I don't know because you had watched it without
Okay.
in the middle of the video, but I can look it up really quick. Right. You just gotta give me a second here.
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good.
It's so good, though. It is so good.
You're wearing came off another.
Like that's the thing is like
About that.
I wanted to like Xander until
Tell
he
us,
opened up his mouth and
what
did
do you
this.
even want
You know
metal
what I mean?
plates and
You're
gauze
like, oh,
bandages
he's like the
for?
bully kid
We
who like
need them to
stands up,
save
and then like he opens up your mouth, and like, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's a dick.
See, and for me, that is such, like, that's such a painful thing for somebody who has valued her friendships over her romantic partners or her romantic relationships my whole fucking life. Xander was the epitome when I saw the show of that guy who pretended to be your friend just so that he could get some, so that he could wait it out until you came to him because, you know, you were broken up or whatever with your boyfriend or whatever. He was all of that. But when I hated him was Anya. Because again, Anya was one of my favorite characters. And what he did to Anya was, oh yeah. It pissed me off that Anya died and Xander lived, and Xander's response was, "That's my girl." No, she's not.
What?
200 shield.
Are you kidding me?
And come
You
to
want
find out,
negotiate?
The video in chat.
oh, Bookworms, there's the link to the video. It's really
It is
good.
an hour long, just FYI. As it is a comprehensive takedown of his character, basically explaining why he's so bad.
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse.
No!
Oh,
Zila,
did you?
That's enough.
Boy who cried wolf?
It's Eric, right? Here. You can have this.
What? What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomarrow. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
And then they'll arrest you because they'll think that you stole it.
It's all of her. It's all part of her
Thank
plan.
you.
She's got that big brain mentality going on right now.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Listen, kid.
It's a deal.
Steal
You
from
go
the
back on your
rich.
promise. I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards
Not
with me
from
and
your
catch
fucking
you
neighbors.
myself. Here. Take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Wait. Who's lying?
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys can take all of these things.
Oh.
You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill. Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
Pretty eyes.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer
I
of
thought her
light in
mom
this
was
world,
a absolute
I must try.
dick.
I must give him a
Her mom
chance,
is an
Zila,
absolute dick.
because other people can't.
Then how is she teaching her?
Because her mom didn't used to be an absolute dick.
I
Oh.
don't really get what you just said. Anyway,
Yeah, that
Eric
happens.
said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where...
All right, pretty boy. Actually, I won't. I'll let you buy me a cup of coffee. Da, 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 da.
You like it? It's yours for the taking.
Who's talking? Oh, 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 well, hello, hello. Shite. Okay.
Look at that.
What?
You making goo goo eyes at Sampo?
Listen, I didn't make goo goo eyes until he made goo goo eyes at me. What does that give? Consent?
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs. Why do I feel like I've seen them before?
What is that right there?
When?
Oh, so those robots, if you find them, you solve the puzzle and then follow them, and they unlock a chest for you. like a bountiful chest versus like a standard chest.
Okay.
So you get more stuff out. So you want to do them as soon as you find them.
Problems is my specialty.
So cold in here. Yeah.
I would run at the enemy and attack him. Attack him. X.
I did!
No, you were hitting Y. When he throws the flashbang,
I
it's
have
Y.
something for you.
Oh.
Miko's special right off the bat.
All right, sexy lady, let's have some
Perhaps
coffee.
you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
That was fast.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen until we get to the equilibrium point. So until we get access to equilibrium, you're gonna kind of outlevel a lot of the enemies coming up.
Where am I going? Am I
You just
following
follow-
them?
Yeah. See he scans and there's a chest now.
Well, hi, bountiful treasure.
The robot disappears. But you get all that loot.
Neato.
Actually, that go into your menu, your character menu, really quick.
Eh.
So go to characters, and go to relics,
You are.
and give him relics. There we go. We don't have enough yet to care about the stuff yet, the bonuses. But once we start getting more relics, we'll go through and re-equip everybody.
Okay.
So that they get the bonuses on it, because that will drastically increase your combat efficiency as well.
Okay.
And then near the end of this world, you'll also unlock another repeatable occurrence that will let you grind for relics.
Okay.
Keep exploring the town and eventually making your goal behind you.
What?
There was a collectible behind you on that shelf right there.
I feel like singing that. Ah! I didn't.
She doesn't read
Time
most of
for an
them, but like
overhaul.
she can still get stuff for collecting enough of them. She'll get currency to do warps and whatnot. So we'll let her potentially get more characters.
Motherfuck nuts.
That was funny that you spun the
Perhaps
camera,
you still
saw it,
don't
and just screamed.
understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
There was almost enough time for it to have been that meme with the person like standing on the
Order of the
railroad
Ten
tracks
Lords,
as the
execute
train's
the
coming and they're just
Murderstruck!
screaming and people are like, "Get out of your car! You have time! Get out!" And it's like, ah! Like, it won't be here for another 30 seconds! Get out of the car!
Whatever. Shut up.
The entrance
kill
to
you.
the orphanage is up this way.
I'm
I wonder
looking
what the
at
old place is
things.
like now. Maybe
Don't
some
bug
things
me
will
while
still
I'm
look familiar.
trying to
These stairs
burn off
seem
my
to have become
stress
more
from
narrow.
fighting. Listen, look at this body, okay? Look at that hair, look at that face. I was made for loving,
I was
not
made for
fighting.
loving, baby, you were made for
Look at that
loving
purple
me.
hair. That's all about the love, okay?
I have something
That
for
was
you.
so rude. He didn't even see me coming. That was so rude.
It wasn't rude. They will kill you and eat your body. It's not rude.
We're just having fun.
Bounce for me, baby.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Ouch.
You can't hurt
Time
me.
for an overhaul.
That's so rude.
You won't get away.
Next time.
How you gonna win if you don't take any risks?
Don't talk. Dumbass. Whoa.
Oh, the
Oh,
green
I
thing
see.
was the space anchor healing your party.
Yeah.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. You know, if we could have worked together to push back the fragmentum. We made it! It's been so long, but this place hasn't changed one bit. It looks like there's a lot of stuff piled outside.
Go down the slide.
Let's go see if there's
Go
any
down
rubbing
the
alcohol for
slide.
Matt.
Go down the slide. Oh. Go down the slide.
I don't think you can go down the slide.
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself.
So what you're saying is it's okay to give the poor people the expired shit. That's what you're saying.
No, remember, Sealy's part of the poor people. So it's more
Okay.
the poor people going like, we don't give a shit, we need it desperately.
Okay,
How are they
okay.
all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you!
Ay, ay, ay!
That's
That's a big one? What the fuck?
I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal!
Yeah, I don't care about expiration dates either. Especially since the scientists online talk about it being,
I mean, as far as I know, when it comes to medical stuff, if it's medication, like there's potentially a drop. Although it works, for the most part, it still works.
Yeah.
And like in those situations, like if you're gonna be like a place that's like poor and destitute, like they don't really care that it doesn't work as well. It's, like,
Yeah.
slightly less efficient.
You won't get away.
We're just having fun.
Oh, I'll have fun with you. That's fine. Let's castrate you.
Order of the Ten Lords. Execute the
Divine castration.
Knowing this is the Marstruck.
Oh, you did break them. Okay.
What'd you say?
So you see that white bar above their head? That's like their break bar.
Yeah.
When you break them with different elements, different effects happen. And when you break them with quantum, it's really
Seems I've
cool
been
in my
waiting a
opinion
while.
because they get a little counter on their health bar basically, if you hit them before they recover from the break, before their next turn, a number of times, it increases how much damage they'll take when they get to their turn. Because it like it like quantum locks it until it's their turn.
Okay.
So it's really cool to like. At that point, it's always better just to sit there and just keep hitting them, even if it's just with the standard attack.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Time for an overhaul.
Like if you break them with fire, they'll just have the burning
That was
status
it?
effect, so they'll take damage over time.
Nah, I could have taken it on by myself. But
She annoys
still,
me.
Fighting alongside you
Who,
two
Seely?
was
Mhm.
pretty. Should be all
Yeah.
clear now. Let's poke around.
She's gonna go really quickly from being like annoying to
The
being
kids at the
Granya's fucking
orphanage were
girlfriend.
always
It's
getting
really
into
funny.
scraps
Okay.
when we played out here. If I
'Cause
remember
she's
it
so
right, there ought to be some
very
supplies for our
aggressive.
cuts and bruises stored in
pissed.
that corner there.
Like
Yeah.
she's just pissed.
Well, I have to remind you just from a story perspective.
Just hope the
that I
monster
think
didn't get
she
to
was
them.
just no. I think she was just old enough to have access to the overworld until Bronya's mom closed it off, and everyone underground has not been able to go back up top.
Okay.
They've been trapped in this fucking cave all this time. Like you know the little kids that you were messing around with.
Yeah.
They've never seen the sky. They've lived their entire life with this is their world.
And why haven't they revolted?
Well, they can't because literally the shit's locked or they can't get out. Wildfire is the closest thing to like revolution, but then the robots, so it's Claire and her robot, mostly the robot, has been blocking them from going up because he has calculated that it's more dangerous for them to leave the cave than to stay in it.
Okay.
It wasn't my imagination.
There's like a multitude of factors.
What are you
going
talking about?
This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
What? Come
that
on.
song stuck in
The
my head.
overground and underground have been sealed
What
off
song?
from each other
The
for
I Was
over
Made for
10
Loving You,
years.
baby.
It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait.
Yes, it's a possibility. Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be...
Eat the rich. Musicians of Bellabog.
It's been over. In the last conversation they were saying it's been over like 10 years. So Seely should still be old enough to have at least gone to the surface at some point.
Okay. Dude, you're so hot. Okay.
Where does the mission objective?
No clue.
It says it on the left side of the screen.
The past will return as an avalanche. Search for supplies in the orphanage. Go to mission target.
Okay. So I think your mission is looking for interactable objects around here.
I found this. Here, take it.
What is this?
Natasha would often teach us how to make different handicrafts.
And why give it to me?
You gave your medal to that kid Eric. This thing might not be as valuable, but it's at least a replacement.
flirting
But
with
didn't
her?
someone work hard to make this? I can't
I
just
told
take it
you,
from you.
Mika.
You
They
sure
do a
are
quick
prissy, huh?
switch from like, "Ugh, I don't like you," to suddenly you're like, "Are you guys banging?" Like what happened here?
I mean, you don't have to move slow.
It's gonna happen in the next big cutscene. I was like, dude.
Wait, do we get to watch the
No,
room?
no. It's a game that kids can play, so no, you can't.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
The most you get are like the
We've looked
the
everywhere but
smoldering looks at
here.
each other.
I hope
And
my memory
and
is
the
right.
flirty banter.
Okay.
Great! It's barely
I like
damaged.
flirty
Nat
banter.
wouldn't have expected her old supplies from.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Huh?
This is
Owl and a rabbit. Fucking eat that bunny,
This is
owl.
something
Fucking
from
bunnies.
when you were a child? Are you sure?
Yes. I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away.
Bum bum
Before
bum.
Madame Cocolia adopted me. I used to live here.
You're an undergrounder? Wait a minute.
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so...
They raised you to be a
blurry.
child soldier.
No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she would.
Even
said
good
that the
parents
guardian successor
accidentally
selected
do
from
that.
among
The
all
fuck are
people
you
in
talking
Garden.
about? Do you not know anything about
Selection process can take
psychology?
Anywhere from a few years. During that time, all children of the appropriate
Parents
age in
aren't
both the
perfect.
overworld and the
Right?
underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future
Which one?
supreme guardian among us. Does
I
Nat
think she's
know
talking
about this?
Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Could she
if
have been
I'm
keeping it a
correct in my
secret?
assumption. Because like
Oh.
Aang was a 10-year-old who was told. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Aang was a 10-year-old who was told that he was basically the Messiah, and that he had something on his shoulder.
Okay.
Which is why like half the show is about like him, like people being like, "You need to be the Avatar," and he's just like, "Look at this funny thing I can do."
Okay.
He's still a kid.
You haven't seen enough of it.
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy.
Yeah. Okay.
And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past.
Yeah, but there's nobody hot. Like, they're children, you know? So it's like, if there's nobody hot and it's just kids that I'm watching, then I'm watching a bunch of child soldiers, basically. Uncle Iroh? Is he hot?
He's like, "I need to get the Avatar."
No.
Okay. She's watched a couple episodes from it. You're offended? That's the offended Mika face. Oh god.
I'm so glad you and I have different tastes.
Thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice
I don't
their
feel
lives in the
like
fright
going
contest.
after
But
our
I'll never allow this
grandfather
to try to
looking
change mother's
person.
mind.
He looks like our grandfather.
The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't
You just
even
had
know
like
that it
a
was my own home
like a
that had fallen
it
into
too,
such a
Bruta-
dire
Bruta-
state.
moment when like you looked at that. What the hell? How could you betray me? Oh god.
In the end, I haven't been
Well,
able
I
to
can't
learn
remember if
anything.
it's bookworms or if it's my
How could they have
child,
thought
but
that
one of
I
them,
was worthy to
it
be the
might be both,
successor?
teases me about the fact that I lean towards that androgyny,
You do.
whether male or female or non-binary. I definitely like the androgynous pretty look.
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. So annoying.
Damn!
What?
She's like, wait, what?
That's not a lot of empathy.
Oh,
What?
I mean, I
Thought
appreciate
I should
it.
feel sorry for
Eat
you
the
after
rich,
your
but
last speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week.
true.
Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
True. Those earrings, though. You know, you could make my life a little brighter if you would give me those earrings.
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything. Thank you.
You know what
Zila.
does? Pity fucks.
Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem.
There are other things that you could do to console
I
her.
can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Ew.
Yeah, Lady Branya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh? How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Or, hear me out.
oh God.
A little comfort.
Okay,
Comfort.
I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
I should let those two be alone for a bit.
Well,
The
now
only
they
thing
will
left to
basically
find
they're
is
like they're gonna talk almost
painkillers.
like where you're like,
I'll see if
"Are
there's
you guys
any
banging
nearby."
in the background. that was their big moment.
Oh,
Remember,
works.
It's implication.
it works. I'm comfortable with it.
It's the implication.
The hell? Get out of my way. I can't see.
What's that sound?
What's that sound? Because that sounded like moaning.
What sound?
You didn't hear it?
No, I can't hear the game.
Here, we found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Oh, that moaning.
Don't mention it, Clara.
Oh, I remember what this is. It is not moaning.
Warning. Warning.
Oh, I love her.
Protect Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. She's not back.
Command
So
received.
adorable.
Danger removed. Deactivating.
This place is dangerous. You should leave. Oh, I came here for these painkillers too. There are a lot of people hurt at the vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? Here you are. I hope the medicine...
Aww.
Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially. He heard that the miners and vagrants had begun to engage in a large-scale conflict.
And did I hear her name
wanted
is
to
pronounced
stop everyone
Clara
from getting
and not
hurt fighting
Clara?
over the mines.
I think
Okay.
Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground, but Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe. Yes. At least he says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect you. I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind. So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully.
Clara, what are you doing here?
You're Miss Zila from Wildfire. I came here to...
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great...
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions also... Not all of them are bad people. Miss Zila, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then...
I see. Let's split these
Really? We don't need to ask...
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll...
Great! Thank you, Miss Zila.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And...
Understood.
Okay. Look around, look around. Round. Give me that shit.
Throw a chest here.
Yeah. Give me that shit. Like that booty.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, painkiller. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't take long to get back.
Okay.
Wherever there is business, there is Sampo.
Did I or did I not tell him not to speak?
Dummy mommy activating. You need to go talk to Natasha.
Yeah, I was just making sure there was nothing to break.
Nat, we're back.
That's our Zila. Nothing if not punctual. So, did you find any usable supplies? Oh, let me see. Metal plates, gauze bandages, painkillers, rubbing alcohol. Ah, perfect. That's everything I... Huh. It's just... there are less painkillers than I do. Clara? Huh. If she was there too,
Okay, so it's
then I understand.
It
She
also
wants
could
to
be
look
different
after-
voice actors pronouncing it differently.
I think you made the right decision.
You don't always catch it when people
Hey,
or
don't
pronounce it
worry.
two different ways.
I'll help.
No need. I'll handle the clinic.
Yeah, I just didn't want
I assume you three have more important.
anybody to be like, it's not Clara, it's Clara.
Then you'll have the same people. Another side will be it's not Clara, it's Clara. And then you have the third people with tinfoil hats
sure they
on. It's not
won't
either of those. It's
I bet old
You know what?
Oleg wants to
Fuck
talk
you.
about Svarog. We should get going.
Oh, no worries. I
Did
hope
you
things
see
go
the video of the gal that did the song from Frozen in was Klingon?
Oh Jesus, that takes skill. That is a level of dedication that I do not possess in my body. Alrighty. So before you do the next objective,
Huh? Tired already?
Aren't
Okay.
you? Didn't
there's
get
a
any rest
store
last night.
in this area that we want to go to and buy
You're
a
gonna have to
specific
step it up, you know?
material.
My record is 6 days, no shut.
Okay, where's the store?
Open up your mouth. So you see the big plaza to the diagonal upper right?
Up there?
Yeah. So yeah, that store right there. Navigate and just warp nearby. Then you go run over to it. I think it's to your right. So I found these out when I was playing. They sell character. Yeah, that guy you just passed him. So the material that you want, I think you should have more than enough because you've never gone to the store yet. Yeah. Oh wait, no, you don't have enough. Okay, so we need to save up still. So the top 3 things we want to get here is that material that you're highlighted right now.
Okay.
That's what will upgrade your main character.
Okay.
And then the other 2 are recipes, and then we also want to get that purple relic set. That's a really good relic set for the main character.
Okay.
So we just need to save up resources. So go ahead and back out of it now.
Don't hit claim.
Well, you have nothing.
Oh,
to claim.
okay.
You get stuff to claim free. So after you spend so much currency in the store, you can get like bonuses. Like they'll give you some of that.
Okay.
So, but until we get 1,000, we want to hold off. But you do want to go to the character menu right now, though.
Near.
Because you can upgrade Natasha. And give Sapo more relics. Give everybody more relics. You should have more relics by now. But yeah, just quick whipped. Alright, then go down to and upgrade her first thing. And that let's see after
With this strength, I can save more lives.
Lower heals for 1 time to restore 15% of her max health. So basically if she drops below 30%, and then they hit her 1 more time and she survives it, she'll heal up 15% of her health, just no action cost.
Nice.
Alright. There we go. And I think you can back out now. Or, yeah, give everybody you can relics.
Listen.
Actually, hold on 1 second here. Go to the characters that are in your party right now. You see where it says traces?
Yeah.
Okay, so go up to that, and no, this is okay, and then buy those. Click into it, and go to the ones that have the pulsing circle, and then level those up because those will give you bonuses. So there's like 12 different ways to be increasing your character's power. There's relics, your standard level, light cones, and then there's traces, and then there's the eidolons.
Okay.
All of those contribute to your character getting more powerful. That's how they keep you playing forever. Is you level up.
Okay.
But like I said, this was some of the stuff I figured out when I've been playing.
Na 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 na.
Now, if I'm being honest here, I would also recommend leveling up Saval. She's really powerful, especially in the final mission of this game. and then I would also level up your main character. Everybody else you can choose to level up whenever, but those are the ones you want to be leveling up. Besides the characters that you're currently using.
Okay.
Because you will be required in the final battle to use the main character. It's part of the requirement for the final mission. It's like they have to be in your party.
Yeah, but I'm nowhere near the final mission.
That is true. You still have a while to go. But we also have 3 more days.
I'm like a newborn babe.
Yep. Oh. You know.
Like a virgin.
Or like all those churches after the Deadpool Wolverine movie came out singing like a prayer. Okay.
You
That
know,
always cracks me up because you got all these people just sitting there. I'm on my knees. Oh God! You guys really don't know what that means, do you?
I love it though. I love it because it's like all I know, like all these churches are wanting to suck their savior's dick. Like,
Well, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's they wanted to pop off with the big media thing, and that song after that movie came out literally was like on everything. But like I also know for a fact that the majority of that of those congregations honestly thought it was a song about prayer.
yeah,
Like maybe,
like nobody bothered looking at the lyrics.
Well, no, they read the lyrics probably because they're singing them. But you see, the thing is, they don't have the media literacy to realize that there's a subtext in what she's singing.
Because that's true.
Like that's the thing is like they can justify in their head like all the stuff about like like I can feel your power, and they're like yes I can feel God's power. It's like no, you feel his dick. It's his dick in your mouth. You can
Yeah.
feel his power. It's like it's really obvious. Come on.
So embarrassing.
But I think the worst part for me though was the fact that like when they pan the camera, they have like the kids singing it, and I'm like, I don't mind this personally, but like I really wish like the parents knew what they were having their kids sing. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, I do.
like okay guys. Probably the most sex education those kids will get ever.
Seriously.
I need to get a soundboard for just random times to have the joke drum. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I
But yeah.
or Hallelujah.
See, but Hallelujah is a little bit more subtle. Like Madonna's one is if you watch the music video, it's super freaking apparent.
Okay, yeah.
It's so apparent.
Yeah.
It is so apparent. Especially since it's Madonna in the 80s, and Madonna in the 80s was fucking known for being provocative. That was her, like, one of her big things. You know what I mean?
I do.
That's why people called Lady Gaga the Madonna of the... It's like, she basically modeled, like, the same, like, pattern of, like, songs and behavior and whatnot. And it works.
Yeah.
And it's like, but, like, so you got these people, and you know some of them were around.
Okay, done.
Okay, cool, perfect. All right, so now all your characters will be more powerful. Because like one of the standard things was like 3% extra damage on their damage type, just across the board on all their attacks. All right, so you can not go ahead and go back to the main mission because we know we need to save up currency for him. Which a nice thing they do is you go into the map and hover over the shop that you're right next to. Bring your cursor over the shop. I want to show you something. It tells you how much currency you have for that shop, by the way, right there. See where it says shield on the right side? That's how much currency you currently have.
Oh.
So it literally we
Oh,
need to have
look, even in game I'm a broke joke. Nice. Nice.
Well, yeah, remember you were born like what, like a week ago?
That's true.
When Kafka birthed you.
All right, where to?
Where the quest objective is. So the pulsing yellow star. No, I have to say though that like when I watch people misinterpret media that's so blatantly anti what they're talking about, but they don't realize it, is the funniest shit to me. It's like fucking pro-war people singing Bruce Springsteen shit. I'm just like, you do know he's anti-war. All the songs are anti-war.
Hi, Sona Twice. I believe so. Yes. Yes.
Yes, we are going to be working on getting Gusris. We're planning on it. Oh, go into your warp right now. We don't have a lot saved up because we were trying to get Mai. We still haven't gotten Mai.
Where am I going?
Go into left bumper and up. And then go down to, or yeah, here. So we don't have a lot saved up, but we have enough for at least one pull right now, and we're just saving up all of our jades.
Are you saying, oh my god, because he's so hot?
I think we're really, either we are right about to be, or we're like already, or we're on it because we pulled a lot. Yeah. Well, we also started. She started playing this game like what, a month ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's only been like 1 month of playing the game. That's why we're still at the beginning of the game.
Whoa. I can't hear anything. The music went.
Oh, hold on. The capture card broke. You should be able to hear stuff again.
Hot characters.
Yeah, so she likes the hot characters.
Yeah, hot characters.
So
That's I'm just gonna be complete. I don't video game like I hadn't. I just started learning how to play video games, and so I had seen these like on TikTok and other social media, and I was like, hubba hubba.
You're still hubba hubba every time you do like Himiko's ultimate or his like
Listen,
skill.
just because Himiko won't let me buy her a cup of coffee.
Hey, they're finally back! That's nothing. The unannounced disappearance record holder is right here.
And that's something to be proud of?
It's good to have everyone back together. Let me get straight to it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Regarding the Stellaron and your predicament in the overworld, your friends have gone over both with me again.
Draken! Draken, I'm so
Last
glad
time
you
I
got
saw
on
the photos,
because I wanted to tell you congratulations. I saw that your
All I
country
can say is
got
that I
yet
sympathize
again
with your
one of the top
situation.
10 happiest
Rest easy.
countries of the
Wildfire won't go
world.
behind your back.
Hells yeah.
Your plan sounds a bit like the ravings of a drunken miner, but at least you're offering a road forwards. We Underworlders haven't had a road to anywhere for a long time now, and you can see how
Mine did
things have
not.
become. I'm willing to give you guys a shot.
Don't worry, Mr. Oleg. We'll make sure you don't regret it.
Ravings of a drunken miner is a little harsh.
Maybe it is, but I think we need to set our sights on something a bit more.
So I am going to
realistic.
say,
You guys want to know the whereabouts of the Stellaron.
I like
Wildfire
Oleg
wants to remove
Scar.
the restrictions on the underworld.
To be honest, I like Oleg too. I just wish they would animate his mouth. It catches me every time I see him. His mouth does not move.
Oh, ever?
No, look, he's
What's
talking.
what's 70 golden tickets saved up for now?
That's the currency that we're saving up.
In other words, Svarog is the
No,
target
but
of both
ready
our
for
efforts.
what?
If we can't
Customize.
deal with
Oh,
the
oh,
boss,
oh, oh, oh,
we can't
oh,
deal
oh.
with anything.
The last chatter was asking. Draken's already got 70 ready to go, so that's 7 pulls right off the bat.
He wouldn't understand. You're forgetting he's a robot. It'd be faster to smash him to scrap metal.
Isn't he self-aware?
What? Oh, Svarog?
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know.
She's talking about smashing a self-aware robot, though.
Okay, but
Girl,
Seely,
did you or did you not just get some?
but Seely already talks about smashing people too, so like it's
We
not
should
really
make
That's
preparations
true.
for both approaches.
That's true.
Of course, it's better to settle
her
matters
default
through
is
peaceful
just
means,
beating
but
something up.
if the situation
All I
changes,
know is
we
I
must
am
be
a
prepared
lot
for
less
armed conflict
likely
at a moment's
to
notice.
run over a motherfucker if I've just gotten some. Okay? And she seemed like she was hello with, you know, what's her face. And so I just feel like she should be
Wildfire
a
has
little
tried many times
less
to make contact with
aggro.
Svarog, without success. He has no intention of engaging with us. At our current
Maybe your
strength,
approach is
it would be
wrong.
incredibly dangerous to use force. Svarog's robots don't fear sacrifice.
Okay,
And I
hear
don't
me
wanna
out.
risk
Hear me out.
underworld lives.
Hear me out. Okay. Hear me out, all right?
Oh,
Are you
God.
ready for this? Hear me out. So, we already know that aggressive approach has not worked with him. He's too strong, and he apparently doesn't want to hear anybody talking, right? But let's look at the self-aware robots that we know from mythology, from literature, from theater, all right? Bender from that cartoon,
Futurama.
Futurama. Bender. What does Bender require for joy? Alcohol. Do they not have any good alcohol that they can take to Svarog? Huh? Okay. All right. Or, let's look at Data from Star Trek. All right. What did it take for Data to be brought joy? It took the granddaughter of Bing Crosby getting it on with him.
But things have changed. Your arrival constitutes an external variable for Svarog. I may not have the full picture, but perhaps you guys have an opportunity
No.
to sway.
This woman, you want to talk about nerd? All right. Ask her to do the opening to the A-Team. She can do the whole fucking A-Team opening. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'll bet she was good at memorizing Bible verses.
That would
Oh
be
my God.
best.
So we've got Tasha Yar. Shut up. A-Team or of Star Trek? Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Draken. Okay. I love it. But yeah, so we've got a couple of options with
Our scheme
Svarog.
is coming
So
along
we
nicely.
could grab Tasha Yar.
But I feel
All
that
right.
Svarog just isn't the swaying type. You'll understand when you get to his territory.
We could grab
Things never
some
run
beer
smoothly down
or
there.
ale.
For the robot.
Hannibal? Really? Really? Isn't that the boss? Isn't Hannibal the boss? George
I
Papard?
think so.
Okay. I'm not going to say who I liked. I'm not
What
going to say
about
who
you,
I
Miss
liked.
Silvermane?
I'm not going to say.
You're the only
who
one
I
here
already had
that
a
isn't
crush.
compelled to do or die with Svarog. I'd like to hear your plan.
Oh, the underworld is still a part of Belobog. If Svarog's existence constitutes a threat to the people here, I will of course stand with you.
Okay. Rania, I love you. And I think you have pretty good so far. I had to go to the grocery store at like 7 o'clock this morning because I was out of creamer. And my sweetened condensed milk just was not hitting it for me. Oh no, I was up at like 5 o'clock this morning. I get up in enough time to decide what I want to wear that day. So if the underworld is still part of Belobog, then that means that your mama has a responsibility to their care and feeding. She's failing. Why are you still following her?
Excellent. An enlightened answer, young lady, and spoken like a true successor to the guardianship.
Wow. Wow. Oh man, you were
Seeing as we're all on the
tired.
same side, there's no reason to delay. Let's go.
That's right.
I've arranged for a guide to take you to Svarog. Wildfire's relationship with Svarog has been hostile for a long time now. Accompanying you would only lead to misunderstandings. We'll be nearby, awaiting orders.
Oh,
If
okay.
things
I
go
do
south,
too.
We'll be there in no time. Zila, perhaps you can take our outsider friends the rest of the way.
I'm on it, boss.
Been working on stuff. That sounds suspicious. Sample sent me a message.
Oh my god.
No, for real. Did you see that? Who the hell is Julian? I'll save you. I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm not playing. What are these two responses? And if I don't, that means what? It means I don't have to fight anybody for him. I'm fine with that. What are these messages? Sorry, your message could not be sent. Please try again. And if I don't. If I say, and if I don't, he might say something like, I'll spank you.
Jeez.
I did reply. Are we in the middle of anything?
Not that you can't take a side break and do his mission if you want. Yeah, it can be done at any time. This shows you the timeline, basically. So if you ever need a refresher on what has happened so far.
Oh. Neato. All right. Usually you would ignore him. Why? Something terrible has happened? Oh, no. Oh, I thought you were saying something terrible happened in game and, you almost ran out of... What?
He's been doing all the side missions. That's what that means.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
What?
Two of them!
So because, like,
Two of them!
So it has to do with the fact that technically Sampo isn't traveling around with you. You can just use him as a character to play with. That's the real Sampo. Yes, I know, this is literally your fantasy.
Now, if you... Now, if you miss a chest, can you find it somewhere on and go back and get it?
Yes.
Okay.
As far as I know, that's what I've been. You actually get an item later on.
Okay. See, that's what I want to do. I want to go around and collect everything. Such good friend. No, I'm not going to watch you suffer.
You even get an item later on, so if you miss any of the basic chests, that will basically ping a chest, a basic chest on your map for you.
Okay.
You can just go find it.
Any you reach up and teach us. So they're huge. Can't get close at all. Dude. Okay, so they're... Oh, flattery will get you every... What kind of responses are these? There was an author, like a super famous author. I don't remember who it was.
We're probably gonna go after cassowaries. That's probably who we're gonna try to get. Mostly just because of the sad trailer.
You know what? That's not even funny.
It was
That's,
okay. So
no.
at least admit, it was really funny for them to drop that tearjerker that had you sobbing, only to then the next day drop the funny trailer.
It doesn't matter. You still fucked up my fucking makeup.
I didn't do that.
In the
You
morning.
can blame Draken for that. That wasn't me.
I do blame Draken. I blame both of you. Both of you.
Yeah, we did see that one. That was good because for a second there, I hadn't remembered that it was April 1st when I watched it. And so I pull it up and I'm like, what the hell? And then I went, oh shit, April 1st.
Customized pink safety helmet. OSHA standards!
You said it.
I said that I wasn't going to say it on Monday.
You're like, it's not Monday. It's not Monday. I'm just waiting for your freak out to catch up on Twitch so I can clip it.
Where? 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 How do I take a picture? Pull up the phone and camera. Nope.
No, that's the other button.
It's the camera.
Oh, I think the hit the start button again. Oh no, he's right, far right, underneath the setting, underneath the cog, on the far right.
Oh.
And then you can like position yourself too.
Oh.
You can find the right angle and shoot your NSFW picture. You can also you can zoom in with the left and right trigger.
You're going on my screensaver, boys. Oh! 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 All right, stop being pervs, you guys. Let's get back to work. Hells yeah. Thank you, Draken. You're so awesome. Where are you going? Oh, that's right. We're doing something for him, huh? I totally forgot. Look at that. I don't care about him, really. Because if I cared, I wouldn't have forgotten that I was on a mission for him. Jump! Jump! No? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, you go ahead and pose there. Do it. Do it. All right. Thick thighs save lives. All right. Go down there.
What was that? Ask it.
Listen, bitches, I don't have time for this. I'm working for the guy, the hottie guy.
So I feel your pain there, Draken.
Never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Like I said,
How you gonna
I
win
gotta
if
help.
you don't take any risks?
Please stop talking.
Think you can take on me? What was that?
That's
You're so naughty. Huh?
I'm messing around with Twitch.
Dude, you're so cute. In fact, I might like you better than...
I pinned the message for 5 minutes.
What message?
Look at your chat up the top of your chat. It should show up there.
Unpin after customized time 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, so don't worry about it. I pinned the. It was part of me like family.
Oh, okay.
Seems I've been waiting a while.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
That's so cute!
More business, eh?
What's the trotter? Is that an enemy?
Oh, the trotter you want to take out because he gives you bonus materials for taking him out. He's a rare enemy.
Nap time.
Time for an overhaul.
Oh shit. Ow! Did you just hit me? Oh, I didn't get the trotter. Darn.
Of the Ten Lords. Execute the Marastruck!
Dude.
I have something for you.
I can't even believe you. Probably about a half hour longer. I don't have a crush on Sampo anymore. I mean, he's still cute to look at. But he won't stop saying that. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Wait. I got 2 things on my...
Yeah, you have multiple objectives.
Oh, fuck.
It doesn't matter which one you do first.
Listen, Draken, okay? I had a crush, but he wouldn't stop saying stupid-ass shit. No matter how many times I said, don't say stupid-ass shit.
I hate April's 1st.
Why?
Because I can't tell if news is real or not. Like you get a story on April's 1st. There is like a 75% chance they are just jerking you off with
Perhaps
it.
you still don't understand.
And like I'm like, please don't.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I don't even remember when it's April 1st.
How you gonna win if you don't take any risks?
Okay, hear me out. Do you know why he's bothering me? Because he's so pretty to look at, but he sounds like Handsome Jack. You see what I'm saying?
I do get that.
So I'm like, there's that disconnect.
I thought so. It was a fake story. A thing popped up in my newsfeed that says they were going to do a Bloodborne PC and Xbox release, and I almost just like lost my mind. And then I saw what date the article was released, and it was April 1st. I'm like, no!
See, I thought you were going to say that we should go give blood.
No. What?
You said blood, so I immediately thought of donating blood.
Donate. I thought you said we should get blood. I'm like, what are you talking about?
No, donate blood to the American Red Cross Society.
As far as I know, they don't need any in the area right now. You kind of want to wait till they ask for it.
I know.
No one has a crush on Sampo.
Listen, it lasted for a little bit.
I'll be right back.
Oh, we got healed again. Oh, let's go watch this. Are you knocking on his door? Gracias. This is almost like that picture or that thing of Gojo and Kana. Look at me. Don't look that way. Okay, that's fine. I'll get him from over here. Did you? See, I don't read the manga, and so the guys tell me the manga ahead of the anime. I love spoilers. Yeah, that's pretty. Hello, pretty. Now all you got to do is never speak. What? Actually, I was super disappointed because I really felt that the author kind of dropped the ball in the end. I don't know whether he was trying to get back at the fans for threatening his life or what, but I was talking to Little Fox the other day about that even though I love it so much, I do feel, knowing writing, that he just, I don't know whether he got bored. Really? Did you know that Gege's a chick? I did. See, that's why I need to start saying they. But I feel like, they just dropped the ball on it at the end. Like, what the fuck? You left so many shit.
Oh. We're talking about JJK?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the ending I did not like.
Yeah, me neither. And it's not just because I wanted Sukuna to make it. And you know what? I don't even... I don't even, mind Sukuna not choosing to change, because I think that's appropriate. I would have been pissed if Sukuna agreed. Aww. There better be some good stuff, because I don't mind coming back and taking it out of your ass.
You probably enjoy that more.
Possible. All right, now what?
You go to the treasure map spot.
According to the treasure map. Use the function button below.
That'll pull up the map for you. The right trigger. Now, if you open up your map, you back out of this and open up your map, you can like try to find a spot that looks like that. Okay.
Maybe right here?
Yeah, that might be a good idea to go check over there. I'm trying not to give you the answer right now. I can say you are definitely warm with that idea.
And I don't even know why you're not giving me the answer.
Because you can figure this out. You have everything you need to figure out the location of this.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
So I broke my hand on Two's head weeks before we were supposed to take our finals. It was my sophomore year. We were in LA, Alhambra. And so I busted my hand, got what the doctor said was a boxer's fracture. Sister comes in with the concussion. I know where she got it. So, which, just so you know, it wasn't just because I felt like beating her up. She had kicked me, and so I got up and bonked my hand down like that on her head. Busted the side of my hand.
Be careful.
So I had to have my classmates do the writing for me for my finals. And You don't think, if you do not think that I asked the boys
We're just
to
having fun.
do the writing for me, and some of those boys just wrote in the answer when I gave them the wrong answer, they wrote in the correct answer.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I owe you one.
Ow, you bitch! That's fine. That's fine.
Nap time.
That's okay. That's okay. Take it out of your
More
ass.
business, eh?
Huh?
I was doing trash talk.
By the order of the Ten Lords. Execute the Marastruck!
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. But yeah, I will never forget that. Those boys writing in the correct answer. It didn't matter whether it was my social studies class, my Spanish class. If I told them the wrong answer, they would glance over, see if the teacher was watching, and then write in the correct answer.
It won't be so easy next time.
Wow.
It was sweet though.
We're just having fun.
Thoughtful, generous.
If I was your teacher, I would have at least a general understanding about how much you know. And so, like, I'm looking at the test, I'm like, I know she knows nothing about this. Like, if every other test you've taken, you got that answer, like, completely wrong, and then suddenly it's, like, perfect, like, verbatim from the book, it's like, I don't think she answered this question this way.
The problem is that I am really good at test taking. So they had, the teachers wouldn't have thought anything was weird.
Okay, gotcha.
Do you admit this?
And of course, at that point, I think I had decided that I was done with any math class that I didn't absolutely was required
More
to take.
business, eh?
Perhaps you still don't understand.
This
Humanity
bullshit.
never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
And then I started taking math again in college, and same thing. I never got past that. I think it was the second to first. Yeah, that's right. Precious treasure.
Ooh, that's good stuff. Let me take a look.
All right. That butter is I remember when my grandson was like 10 and said there was nothing better than butter.
Okay.
Did I go up there already?
yeah, that's where you came from. Look at your map again. Not the treasure map, your map. Yeah, this is the way you came. You want to go down the left.
Down the hill and to the left. Yeah. You're too cute. Beat your ass. Beat your ass. Felt kind of bad for that, but.
More business, eh?
Yeah, I don't think I have a crush on him anymore.
Finally done.
Yeah. I mean, it's still hot when he thrusts his hips, but...
It's not the same. It's lost the appeal.
Yeah, you know voice actors really get it for me, so... Okay. Those guys sat there and watched me kick their cohorts' asses and just sat there. Use the function button below to check treasure.
I would take care of the enemy first.
Wait, where's the enemy?
Directly in front of you.
Those two guys?
Yeah, they're
oh,
enemies.
okay.
What are you waiting for?
You?
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Virginia? What's VA?
Our voice actor.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
It won't be so easy next time.
Hopefully it ends soon. It's been going on for, like, I think almost a year now.
We're just having fun.
All over the use of AI and shit.
They need better conditions.
By the order of the 10 lords.
And they also just need protection
Execute
against
the
the studios
monstrous!
from copying the
Yeah.
voice and then just using the AI
You won't get
indefinitely
away.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Time for an overhaul.
Damn, you're adorbs. Alright, let's do it.
Perhaps you
I'm
still
tired of
don't
this.
understand. Humanity
We've got treasure to
conceals its
find.
desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
How you gonna win if you don't take any risks?
Oh, so they're still doing the subtitles where you can read what the
Yeah.
person's saying, but no voice.
Mm-hmm. I think in Zenless, they hired a couple of new voice actors for the parts that weren't part of the union. If I remember correctly. But yeah, so
Gabs.
a little bit. It could also be they're in a different country or whatnot.
Oh.
But I don't know the full details of it, so I don't want to like comment too hard on it. But
Yeah,
it's like, I did know that a couple of voice actors like posted that they're like, yeah, no, I got told I got replaced on the job. I knew this was a potential that could happen, but I can't, do the work it's been made.
Think you could take on?
I have
There's
something for
always
you.
a potential for it. Sadly, it just depends on like how close they are to an agreement.
Do you admit this
'Cause
crime?
the thing is like they don't need like the studio behind
business, eh?
Honkai and like the Hoyoverse games. They just need to make a deal with the union. It doesn't need to be like a wide deal across. It just only they have to make the deal for them to get voice actors to work with them. Yeah,
Really?
because the strike isn't for the strike isn't for everyone. Studios that have already agreed to the or have made a deal with the union are getting voice actors to work for them, and that's not breaking the strike because it's like those companies already made deals with us. We've already gotten the protections against AI usage and whatnot, and that's why it's okay to work with them then. Whereas like other companies are still in like the whole either bargaining phase or the we're just going to try to wait them out phase.
Okay.
So those companies, you would be considered breaking the strike if you could work for them.
Okay.
And as far as I know, the studio that does the Hoyoverse voice work has not made a deal yet.
Well, I hope they do soon.
Yeah.
Time
Oh,
for
I'm
an
getting you
overhaul.
this time. Okay. So you said just kill that thing?
Yeah, kill them all. But
Well, yeah.
he will run away after a certain amount of terms, so you want to like make sure.
Perhaps you still
killing
don't
him.
understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. I have something for you.
Did I get it?
I think so.
Do you admit this crime?
I do. I do admit it. Ricochet.
You won't get away.
How you gonna win if you don't take any risks?
You see what I mean? Am I going the right way?
Open up your map again. Your map, not the treasure map.
No.
Okay, so look at this map. Okay.
Yeah.
Focus on this map.
Got it.
Back out and open up your treasure map. What looks similar?
I think I'm in the right area.
You are. You're close to it.
Yeah.
I would focus on that like structure on the left as a guidepost on the treasure map. It almost looks like a bridge.
Yes.
So then look at your map.
And then if you look at my map, that is right here.
Yeah, so the treasure is where on that map comparative to the bridge? Now that you know there's a bridge, you can find it because you know where the bridge is at. So if you look at the treasure map again and then see where it is on the treasure map, you can then go to that location.
Well, or I could hit A to go straight to Formidable Foe Challenge, defeat the Formidable Foe to obtain treasure.
That's not the same treasure.
Ah!
But it is a treasure you want.
Okay.
But the treasure for the treasure map is an item that you have to investigate. That is a location.
Okay. So I need to get up there. So I think... Here?
So look at the treasure map. Do you see where the treasure is in relation to the bridge?
Yeah.
Got that little like hump in between the two of them?
Yeah.
Open up your map. You see where it was?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now
So I'm going more... I need to go more towards the left. Okay, I think I got it. Hoot nanny, hoot nanny. Oh. Dodo bird.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Can't even believe that they approached. How the hell are you gonna freaking approach me like? Ay.
It's time.
We're just having fun.
All right. Okay. 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 Okie dokie. Okay, okay. We're getting there. Tootie patootie. And you've been pretty quiet. That makes me happy. Hey. Can I take that?
So, from what I was reading about it, okay. Basically, the way voice acting works with the Hoyoverse games is the Chinese voice actors are directly work for the company. They're hired by the company that makes the game. But
Nice.
all of the other dubs are typically third-party companies hired by. I would do that to activate the elevator so that you have a way to go up and down. That little lever right there. So now you have a shortcut to go up and down from here. You're close to the map if you look at your map again. Okay. But so basically, one of the companies that does a lot of the voice acting work, specifically for Genshin Impact, has not agreed to the SAG-AFTRA contracts, and so that's why a lot of the characters aren't voiced. Whereas some are, because they're the other companies that do other voice actors have agreed to the contracts, and so they're doing work right now. Like in Genshin Impact, they're looking at the news update. Only one character will be voiced in English.
Okay.
Because that studio that handles her
Perhaps
character
you still don't understand.
has agreed to the contract, so it's all
Humanity never
working
conceals
fine.
its desire to control the heavens,
Okay.
and I'm no exception.
And there's nothing, honestly, there's like almost nothing Hoyoverse can do except for maybe switch to different companies. But that would require casting new people again, potentially.
To betray my customers,
you know, it's
I
easier
charge
for
extra.
them if the strike is resolved.
I will never understand why bosses don't want to be that boss that everybody's like, no, I've got the best boss in the universe. Like they pay me well, they take good care of me, I've got good benefits.
More business, eh?
Because if I ran a business,
By the order of the 10 lords.
that is absolutely what I would want. I would absolutely
Execute
want.
the Marastruck!
And with a lot of the problems with the strike right now, it usually boils down to companies not wanting to give the actors protections against AI.
Naughty child.
The I would want to give my employees everything that they wanted and needed so that they would stay with me forever.
It's time.
See, but we're also not billionaires who want every penny we can get.
Good point. So it was the same treasure.
No.
It wasn't?
No. Look at your map where you are now. So that's where the treasure's at. Now look at your map. You're not there.
Okay, so I'm up to.
If you go straight from where the camera's pointed, you'll get to the treasure, though.
It's behind.
I have no idea.
Ding, ding, ding.
Look at your map. Look at the treasure map. You're like right.
I'm super close.
Yeah. And you are past it now.
I did get
You
go
ran
past
right
it.
past it.
Wow, what a loser.
You're not a loser. Just you're not reading the map right. Is all that is. Wait. You're heading. You're getting warmer. Getting warmer. So I want to teach you a trick on reading the map. You're getting colder now, just FYI. So open up your map. So you see the arrow?
Yes.
Or the little green arrow? That's where your character is. Then you see the white cone in front that's attached to the green arrow? There's like it's like a slightly different color than the map in front of the arrow.
Yes.
That is where your camera is looking. So if you ever want to know like where am I looking, that is where you're looking on that map, okay?
Okay.
Now see the treasure map. Now look at where so if you want to know like am I looking towards the treasure? Remember, yeah. You did it. There you go, bud. But yeah, so if you ever want to orient map, the white cone is where your camera's currently facing.
It wasn't a real treasure.
No, it was the third item he needed. Because it's Sampo. There's a reason why the majority of the fan base hates Sampo.
We're switching.
Well, you don't want him anymore?
We're not playing him.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah, we can switch him.
Fuck him.
He used me. Do you feel violated right now?
No? Because I'm the mega vengeance queen of...
There's an enemy in front or nearby.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it, baby! Do it! Do it!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You won't get away.
They trying to get away? Because I feel like they keep approaching even though we're very intimidating looking.
How you gonna win if you don't take any risks?
Alrighty. Get out of here. Back to them. What am I doing with the camera? Whoa!
Okay, so when you're pressed up against the wall, the point of view for the camera will just go through the character so you can see where you're pointing at. That's what was happening right there.
Where'd you go, dumbass?
looking for Sampo? Or who are you looking for?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
You just, yeah, click on the left stick and you can warp in your right arrow. He's behind you.
Dude, walk up and punch that bitch. X. Really?
You can't
really?
punch him. You can't punch him.
I didn't tell you to pull your sword knife. Wowza.
Wowza.
Smell some burning.
No, I do not.
He's lying. Wow. Oh, wow. 72? And what'd you have when you started?
They started today.
Today.
70.
Okay.
We got another 2 tickets.
Why are you showing off, stupid? Alright. So we should go ahead and...
Yo, you wanna... Oh, do you wanna finish this mission? Have a new treasure map.
Oh, sure.
And then we can hop off after this mission. That way we can continue the story, because we really need to continue the story.
Yeah.
The only reason I say that is because you are currently level locked until you get to a certain part in the story.
Alright.
So... You gotta back out of this menu. Right trigger. Are you?
Okay. I think I'm going in the right direction. I gotta get up here.
Okay. This is probably past the Sampo and the guy. Or no, hold on.
Press up on D-pad.
in the map.
Oh. I'm in the wrong section of the map. Okay. Boom.
Nah, you don't. You're. It's in the map, so you.
Because I have to get here. That's where it is on the treasure map. Okay.
I think you did unlock the elevator by the bridge. You can, if you can get up to that bridge area, you can descend down. Yeah, no.
Oh, no, because he did say that I need to work. Okay.
Yeah, no, we'll be doing the, we'll be pressing more of the main story on Friday so that she can get to the trial of equilibrium, because she's currently capped at Trailblaze 20 until she does that. Luckily, the game doesn't penalize you too much for it. They just lock you until you get to that point. But you can still gather experience so that once you unlock the next section, you just auto level up all the experience you had. Now look for that elevator. It will be on the right side of this bridge, I think. You pan your camera to the right. Could be an elevator. Somewhere around here. Right there. This will take you back down, and then you'll be near the area where the treasure is. Yeah. I just got past the first one myself because I just started playing last week. Oh yeah, you unlocked the new, yeah. That's why we're holding off on doing some of the farming right now. I don't know off the top of my head, but I can pull it up. Wait, hold on.
Oh my god, he didn't even lie.
Yeah. Can you go into your start menu really quick? And go to friends? I think you can see my UID on. Can it? Does it show my UID on that or no? There's my UID.
Are you wanting me to copy that?
I'm just hold on just 1 second here. You can copy it. I can also type it in. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. Yeah. But no, I'm getting ready to do the second. No, actually, I think I just got through the second equilibrium as well. So, but I've been doing a lot of grinding on it, so I can figure out how to play the game to help her do it.
I did it.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm almost at the end of the first world right now. I just finished the big boss battle and got access to a bunch of stuff. All right, so we finished this quest. Are you ready to hop off?
CC.
All right. This has to be our longest stream so far, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're just under 3 hours.
Nita!
Congratulations. Alrighty. Well,
stop showing off. All right. See y'all on Friday if you come and show up.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you for hanging out.
It's been a blast.
Yes.